The double pluck. Man, I tell you, I was once in New Orleans, and I was on stage jamming. And, you know, there are a lot of players that are better than me. But something about the double pluck gets people's attention. And as soon as I did that a couple times, they like looked up like, oh, he knows what he's doing. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But you'll learn how to fool them too, because you'll learn how to double pluck right now, right here on this video at makeamusiconline.com. The double pluck. The double pluck, you know, the first person I ever heard double pluck was Victor Wooten, of course. And just kind of, and a lot of my students really struggle with it, but they get inside their own heads with it. Because like I told them, if I can do it, it's easy. That's the secret. Anything I can do is easy. That means you can do it too. So let me show you how to double pluck right now today. So we're going to start with this exercise. Thumb. And I can get more into this, but this is Victor's technique of thumb, where he doesn't really bounce like Flea and Les Claypool. He plays through the string and lands on the next string. Okay, so thumb, slap. So a slap in this context, and in many contexts, just means using the left hand. Plucking the first string, slap. So this right here. Easy, right? Now let's order it. Let's call them quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in a double pluck. Now, we are plucking already, which means your finger has to go under it a little bit. You can't just hit it. That sounds terrible. Like, you know, no. You want snap, 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 snap. You want that, right? So you curl under a little bit. Now, what I've found the best way to teach it, and the way I learned it, is when you snap this string right here, okay? It's going to land on this finger right here. So we're plucking with the first string. It's going to land on the second finger. Will that be hard to do at first? Yes. It's called practicing. It won't take long, okay? But you won't be able to do it right away. If you do, I don't like you anymore because you're more talented than me, which is probably just about everybody. So you plug it, and it lands there. Maybe you can do it a few times in a row. See how it's landing there? I'm plugging it. It's landing on the second finger. Then you just let go. Now Victor calls it a flam because you think what a flam is in drums, right? That's a flam is, to me, is something that you don't notate as two different notes. It's close enough so you have to notate that something different happened, but not close enough where it's two different notes. So let's take it back to that first exercise. So we said this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add the eighth note in there. So we're going to count it 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 So you do that until you do it a few times in a row. And before you know it, you can do it. So I'm going to steal one of Victor Wooten's exercises. By the way, if I steal something of his, I will say support everything he does, support his camps, support his music, support his YouTube channel. He is the greatest music teacher in the world and a mighty fine human being. So I got a few of these things from him, including this exercise, which I believe he may have gotten from Parliament. And so it goes like this. This is a good way to practice your double pluck. So the exercise goes like this. So the exercise goes like this. Thumb, slap, thumb, pluck, thumb, pluck, thumb, pluck. D, E, 5/7 on the A string. D, E, 7/9 on the high G string. Back that. So the exercise, the 8th note version of the exercise goes like this. Thumb, slap, thumb, pluck, 5/7, D to E on the A string. Dead thumb, 7/9, pluck on the high G string. Dead thumb, 5/7 on the A string. And then it starts over. So slow. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to add to that first, we're going to add the double pluck there. I like this because it forces you to slow down. We always are trying to go way too fast. You might notice an edit or two on this video because I'm just trying to go too fast, too quick, and show off too much. And it doesn't work. Go slow. So the other version of this particular exercise to get your double plucks going goes like this. So it's thumb, slap, thumb, pluck, 5/7, thumb, thumb, pluck, 7/9 with the thumb, 5/7 with the thumb. The reason with the thumb this time is whenever you're slapping, you're trying to be reciprocal, like 2 drumsticks in 2 hands, like a piston engine. There's a double pluck. You put it anywhere you want, but if you put it everywhere, people are going to hate you and you're going to get fired. But you put it anywhere you want. Just to review, start just by plucking and making it land on that finger, the second finger. Pluck with the first and land on the second. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have neglected to say this earlier, but switching off and on is always good. Here's the thing I can do. Here's the thing I'm learning. Here's the thing that I can do. Here's the thing I'm learning, right? And then by the way, we will have these sheets on our Patreon. You'll see the links right here. And also, you can see them up there and you can screenshot them like I do when I watch YouTube videos. Here's the last one, and I'll leave you this before we say goodbye.